So this season, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama made history by becoming the youngest player to make first-team All-Defense. And recently, Wemby addressed some history by clapping back at a hater more than 3.5 years later. So back in October 2020, when Wemby was just a 16-year-old balling in the French Pro League, somebody commented, "He's not going to do none of that in the NBA." To which present-day Wemby responded, "Why not?" It's good to see the pettiness extend. Euros really might be taking over, I'm going to be honest. That was the last Infinity Stone. Once they get the pettiness.
Hey, you know what I like about that? The fact that he's only 16 and they're saying he's not going to do that in the NBA. So you already lost that battle, the fact that you already can identify a 16-year-old as an NBA player.
Facts.
That is crazy.
Facts.
Now he's not going to do that against Real Madrid or some shit like that. Not in NBA. In the way he said black.
Why not?
That was an American. That was an American. That was an American right there.
He said black.
That's Black American right there. For sure.
So, question for all you guys, in light of that Wemby situation, what's the longest you've let somebody's hate marinate before clapping back at them?
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to clap back. I'm just taking my time. I'm waiting, though. When I clap back this time, it's going to be crazy.
Anybody in particular, or you want to keep it under wraps until you do this?
Keep it under wraps.
Okay, because obviously on this show you've talked about situations throughout your life where you didn't feel like you were given the respect you deserved from individuals. So,
No, not that type.
Gil, how about yourself? Yeah, I know you're petty.
Yeah, 15 minutes. 15. Clap back?
15 minutes.
As soon as I see a post, I keep them back at you. But you talking about just life?
And yeah, just, somebody says something to you.
Like something like, not Instagram, like something like for real.
Oh, my petty is, you said I wasn't going to score no points in Arizona. I wear number 0 to just
Who said
mock
that?
you. Papers.
Do you remember the writer?
Nah.
Okay, good. They said you weren't going to score in Arizona.
Yeah, they wasn't going to score a point in Arizona, so I went with 0.
Bird the movement, I believe there's more zeros
Than 23s?
in the league than 23s. That is the preferred number of choice. So I know you.
When I snitched on North Carolina, I had a lot of people asking me whether or not I did it for money and all that kind of shit. And there was a lot of Carolina players that said some shit that I took screenshots of. And they said a lot of shit. And I did that for, I would say, a commendable purpose of player upliftment, culture, trying to get everyone paid, like the NIL and everything that's happening. And I think recently, maybe a week ago, they just revealed that colleges can pay
They can now
athletes.
pay athletes. And
Colleges themselves now?
colleges can pay athletes directly. I think they're going to pay up to like $2.7 billion to 10,000 athletes starting in 2016, which makes me think, well, what about our bread? Somebody owe me at least $35.
So, like 10 years ago exactly, when I was persecuted and crucified, the last 10 years I served, and I was assassinated completely. Gil was probably the one guy that pulled me out of my grave and was just like, let me bring you back to the surface. And I could contribute a little bit to Ice Cube as well. But I think it's more recent that all of this stuff started to circulate about the things I was fighting for. And I never addressed any of it. I never said anything about who was saying what and who was defaming my character, saying this and that about who I am and all that kind of stuff. So, the revenge for me is not about clapping back, more than just showing that everything that I worked for and that I believed in came to fruition. Now players can get paid from the colleges. I think I had a quote saying that the NCAA was going to pay me $300 million and UNC should pay me $10 million, total of $310 million, to create sports education programs and facilities all over the country for athletes to be able to contribute to their educational purposes, because the NCAA's whole mantra was free education, no compensation. So I was fighting against that, and I had to use UNC as an example of, you're giving us a fraudulent education and you're not paying us. So my fight against that was taken out of context, and they tried to make it against me and against UNC when I was really fighting against the NCAA. And now all of a sudden, the NCAA got to put money in the bag. All these schools can pay athletes. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I'll just say you're welcome.
Turn up. Let it be known. Oh, the smoke machine back? Yes.
That man gave me some smoke right now. Hey.
The smoke machine is back in action. Shout out to our crew. Work diligently,
Hey.
night and day,
I appreciate
to
that.
get our smoke machine back. But understandable. It is good to see athletes getting paid, but as an old head now, I'm extremely salty that,
Yeah.
like I said, about $35, $37 is my contribution to UCLA.
They getting paid $300 million in the NBA. How you think we feel about this?
I already know.
$300 million. I didn't
So-
get my rookie contract.
Another
Man,
question.
that came out nice. They cleaned
It
that
was-
joint.
yeah, it was-
They cleaned that joint.
Well, we ain't had the smoke in a minute, so.
Very pungent.
That was different.
So what's the best clapback you've had for a hater without calling them broke? Which is
Damn.
a lot of rich people's go-to. It's a good one. It's effective.
That's usually the best one.
I mean,
Or no, that means you lost. It don't matter.
Why? But why, when you call somebody broke, does that mean?
no, I think the best clapback for me was when everybody told me that me going to Europe was going to be a failure, and then coming back going 10th in the draft. Like, that was like. a
I
big
do remember
clapback.
some of those detractors saying that.
Like, everybody was looking at me crazy, so hearing Jay Bellis and everybody hate on me, ESPN, and then to come back with Sonny Vaccaro and get drafted 10, yeah, that was everything. That was like a big, to the whole NCAA.
One of the best draft day moments, I believe you were shopping when they announced your name.
I was in Soho shopping.
Getting your shop on,
Yeah.
they pulled up to the draft. Made a grand entrance.
What was the answer? Question?
What was the answer?
No, what was the question?
This is not Jeopardy. What's the best clapback you've had for a hater without calling them broke?
Oh, CHP, California CHP. When he thought he was going to put me in jail for fireworks.
What was your clapback, Gil?
Huh?
What was your clapback?
My clapback is, I'll be out of here 5 minutes into me getting into that facility, and you'll be here all night doing paperwork.
And were you out 5 minutes?
7.
7?
I had to use the restroom. I had to use the restroom. But yeah, he was in there for about an hour doing a bunch of paperwork, a bunch of nonsense. Firework, no. You crazy.
7 minutes. Yo, firework, you know they're illegal in Los Angeles County.
No, yeah. They are illegal, but then they say you can have, what is the,
The sparklers or what? No.
bottle rockets. So bottle rockets are legal. So the rule was anything that goes in the air is illegal. But then they have bottle rockets, which goes in the air. So it was like, yeah, I'm not.
Damn.
I found a loophole. Governor tried to make me pay a fine. I told him I'm not paying no fine. I'm not doing no community service. If you do give me community service, I'm gonna have somebody write it off. He thought I was bullshitting.
Gil, there's one thing I've learned
Had the
about
fire
you.
department write it off.
Facts.
One thing I learned about you, you will find the loophole in every
Find a
situation.
loophole.
Oh, God. It's like clockwork,
Every
too, though.
single
It's
loophole.
like clockwork on the loophole. Like,
I'll be damned you give me, listen, this is my thing. You're saying what I'm doing is illegal, but you got a whole fireworks show that have all y'all going to go watch? Nah, I'm good.
Thanks.
I'm fighting this.
Yeah.
You doing your own fireworks. show.
10,000, that's all it cost me to the fire department to write that off.
I'll say my favorite clapback is always, calm down, I know your mama. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Down, I know your mama.
We know your mom.
I know your mama well, and she know me.
man, what's crazy, it's going to be a lot of that.
I'm just saying, y'all,
in this
say what
generation
you
now.
want in the comments now. I'll go right to your page and see you post that picture with your mama and see her name. Linda?
Linda.
Is that her name?
Linda.
Send her a care package.
I know.
Come on over here, Glenda.
It is Wednesday in the arena, ladies and gentlemen. So
I could be your daddy. Do you know him? Ooh.
Did you get your Christmas present?
Did you?
That's just horrible to think about, right?
Did you get your Christmas present? Didn't come through? I got you a Game Boy.
I mean, the way they outside, I mean.
I got you a Game Boy and a T-shirt.
are they outside, Brendan? I don't know. I'm in the house, so okay. So when you were hooping, who was your earliest detractor that you remember, or who's the first person that made you want to prove them wrong?
Shit, my pops. My pops challenged me. He was my first person to challenge me. Growing up in the hood, it was always you playing ball with the drug dealers. I was 12, and I wasn't bringing home A's and B's. So he was like, you can't come in here with D's and C's. You're gonna be like them boys out there in the corner. You're gonna be 25, going to the rec center playing ball all your life, or you're gonna be one of those guys you like on the TV. And that hit home with me, even till this day. It was like he didn't even have to like raise me after that. It was just that was the challenge that set the tone for me. It sparked the fire. And then watching the Michael Jordan challenge when he got cut, his 8th grade team, I got cut my 8th grade team too. So both of those things was just like I'm not gonna let my dad be right. I'm not gonna be this street corner hustling ass drug dealer. I'm gonna be an NBA player.
8th grade team. What do you mean 8th grade team?
Middle school.
Middle school had a basketball team?
Yeah. 7th and 8th grade.
We had a basketball team in middle school? No. No, we ain't had that here.
LA
Right?
Unified. Gil,
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
have?
now?
Gil, I was at a
Yeah, they have like
fine private institution.
Yeah, they have like middle school teams.
I mean, no, now, but I don't remember that, right? We didn't have middle school teams, right?
I was at Crosso, so we had. So
you didn't play
You was at
until
cross school? You didn't have cross school rose to 8th grade?
7th, 8th grade.
And y'all had a basketball team?
We did. We played other schools.
grade?
Yeah, other 7th.
they
Oh,
grade.
private. Oh, you're private.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah, they ain't have that in public.
Shout out Baron Davis.
What?
Public.
So you didn't play until high school?
No, I was playing, but we played like rec league.
Rec A.
Yeah, rec league.
Yeah, rec league AAU. We didn't have like
For the middle school
we
team.
didn't have a middle school team.
Yeah.
No, I was
Irwin Middle, Irwin High.
like you didn't play for your like an AAU team at that age.
The next year,
Ninth
High
grade?
school?
Oh, when
like
so
summer of 8th
going
grade.
into 8th
Yeah.
grade. Oh, okay. That's crazy.
That was AAU.
My detractors was LA,
The whole LA?
whole LA. Because, LA didn't recognize the Valley,
Yeah,
right? They thought
yeah,
it was
it
some,
did, it
some
did.
softies. So,
They did not.
just to train every day to go play in the hood and go and play, my boy, play in the jungles. You know what I mean? And
Ooh.
Yeah, so they just thought like the LA Valley kids was just soft, so just training just to go play at the park, just to show you can ball and stuff. So when someone said they were from LA, I really took that personal. Like it was one of them things, man. I'm sorry, B. If you check my LA record versus LA dudes, bro, I gave them bit. I took it.
You ain't
personal.
playing against nobody though.
Anybody in LA.
I know.
I don't give a fuck
The
who you
talent wasn't that good.
You crazy as hell.
Talent wasn't that good back then.
LA, anybody. We go to Venice Beach. I don't.
Not that
I know, I said
good,
the
Brandon?
talent wasn't that
Not
good.
that good?
Back then.
When did the
Talent
talent
didn't
get good in
to
LA?
like Tyson, Chandler, and when
They got bit. Hey,
So-
we played. That's my group. He was a freshman.
So there wasn't-
his team got that work. Who was on his team?
I said a freshman.
He was a
right,
freshman.
so-
So
right,
think
you
about
guys
the
are-
people
y'all
that was
older.
in front of him. Yeah. Got that business, man. Oh, I was.
So the talent
15-year-old
wasn't
Tyson
good.
Chandler, come on.
The talent wasn't good prior to Tyson.
No.
Chandler?
His big homies.
I'll Tayshaun and them.
Yeah.
Tayshaun and them.
Bad
Tayshaun
Santa.
and Kenny Bruner and them.
That's who I had to go against.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
Baron Davis and them.
What you saying? They weak?
No, Baron
no,
Davis
not
and them.
Baron.
What you saying?
No, not Baron.
I don't know if we won any games.
No, not Baron.
I don't know if we won games, but I had 50, 60 every time. I was the only Valley kid that made the All-Star game in all LA stuff.
You gave Dominguez 60.
I never played against Dominguez.
So what team?
Wait, did I play? I played against Dominguez right in the playoffs? Or was that Westchester? Westchester.
Oh. You gave Westchester 50.
I gave him 30-something. It was a quadruple double. It didn't matter. Man.
It didn't matter.
That's what they only got to stop him. That's it.
Somebody in the chat said Super Crip. Shout out to the legend.
Yeah.
Super
He was
Crip.
nice. David Hamilton?
He wasn't a regular Crip, Rashad.
Yeah, he was super.
He was a Super Crip.
He was super duper. Yeah.
And that's how you
banging.
college
Yeah.
coaches.
Check in.
College coaches. What's up, Super Crip? Like,
There's a couple of them. There's a couple of them.
No, those are the college. You know you him when the college coach would call you by that name.
Damn.
and at one point, he changed to Super Duper Crip towards the end of his high school.
That's when you elevate.
He elevated to Super Duper Crip. But Brad, who's your biggest retractor that you wanted to prove wrong when you were coming up?
I think when I left Dominguez, I got a lot of hate for leaving Dominguez and leaving Compton, and it was hell trying to get out. So going from, Compton, Dominguez all the way to Virginia, I just wanted to prove that I was the best player to ever come out of California as far as high school basketball player. So that was like my biggest goal, because it was just, man, it was hell. It was just a lot of hell.
He fell short to that.
You said you got bored with the local LA.
He fell short to that.
Fell short of what?
The best player that ever played in LA.
I said high school player.
I know. Same thing.
Yeah, high school. I'm the best player out of California ever, high school player. What are you talking about?
Ever.
Like, what are you talking about?
Ever.
Oh, to go to Virginia.
No. I'm the best
Damn.
LA player to ever play high school basketball out of LA. I'm the best player ever out of high school. Out of Los
Is the
Angeles.
Valley considered? See, that's why they don't consider the Valley as
But
part
like,
of
I
LA.
left here. Like, I was so good that I left to go to Oak Hill. And then I started averaging 30.
So he's basically saying there was no competition.
Basically,
for him.
that's
there
basically what I was
There was
saying.
no reason to stay.
So, like,
here.
yeah.
Let's try this. How much did you average in LA?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Like, I mean,
Damn.
So he went over there to play against
So he
easier
can get his
comp.
numbers up.
You know what I mean?
Easier.
He had to go team up with a whole
I don't even know my stats.
You had a dream team over
I have
in.
no dream team.
You had a dream team over there.
I have no dream team.
He don't know what
Nolan
quadruple
Smith
double.
and them?
He don't know what quadruple double looks like.
I know what.
He had to go play. Yeah. He
I
was
know what
getting
30.
probably
I know what 37 a night look like.
Yeah, by yourself.
Oak Hill.
He couldn't do that on double team.
Playing in front of everybody.
Not on double team.
Everybody in LA?
No.
Who? I didn't even play against
He was
them.
getting double teamed here and was scared. Yeah, I gotta go. I want to play with other players. He was one of those type of dudes.
There was nothing that Dominguez
would've been triple
was
team.
about to get shut down.
He'd have been triple team. He can't handle that.
Yeah, nah,
Too little.
Nah, too little. He was too skinny.
I had to leave Dominguez for other reasons, and I don't want to bring up those reasons, but we know.
I mean, we heard. We know how to Google.
I mean, yeah, but it was just other reasons.
But
that's what made
It
me-
wasn't because of the competition, though.
Nah. It was some competition just off the court.
You know what the best part of high school was?
What?
Graduation.
Oh my goodness.
It is graduation season, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
had
And
a
we-
little ditty going on over there, man.
Yeah, Gil, let's move on. No, okay. We had a
it was-
segue, Jay.
Yeah, you was trying to hit the segue too. That's all I'm saying.
So,
Man, they had to go ahead and shut that program down.
And moving on.
I'm just saying, if you just Google that. He was sponsoring too. It's all. I mean, however you want to segue.
Hey, yeah,
No, but you know.
yeah.
Leave me out of it. Leave me
That's
out.
what Brendan said. Leave me out of it. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm going to the mountains. I'm going.
I'm gone.
Down by the river.
See you, fellas.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is
And the
our
fact
show
that
for
you do
today.
it like-
That is our show for today.